Hey, welcome. Today we're going to dig into something really important. How do you turn what you know into what you actually earn? We're going to explore how to make your professional value, your expertise, really truly count.
So let me just ask you this straight up. Are you fantastic at what you do? I mean, a real expert, totally competent. You know your stuff inside and out. But when you look at your bank account, does it feel like there's a huge disconnect? Like the numbers just don't add up to your skill level? Yeah, it's a super common and honestly a super frustrating place to be.
You know, the source material actually calls this one of the most painful positions a professional can be in. It's this weird, maddening situation. Let's call it the professional's paradox, where your competence is way up here, but the financial rewards, they just haven't followed. And this right here just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side of the ledger, you've got your competence and expertise, which are very high. But on the other side, a financial standing that the source brutally describes as, quote, nowhere to be found. Oof, that phrase really lands because for many, it feels so true. Okay, so that's the problem. It's a big one. But the real question is, what can you actually do about it? What do you already have in your arsenal that you can leverage to finally change this picture for good? Well, the answer isn't about working harder. It's about a massive shift in perspective.
And here it is. This is the core idea. You have to start treating your value as an asset. Just let that sink in for a second. Your competence, all that expertise. It's not just some abstract thing you have. It's a productive, powerful resource that can be and should be engineered to create a real financial outcome. This quote from the source material just nails it. Your value should be treated as an asset and then re-engineered to become an outcome for people to reckon with. I love that last part. An outcome for people to reckon with. It's not passive. It's an active, powerful process of transformation.
So that word, re-engineer, it's so important here. It might sound kind of technical or complicated, but the concept behind it is actually incredibly simple and powerful. So what does it really mean to take all your value and re-engineer it?
It's all about this switch. Re-engineering simply means you stop thinking about your expertise as just an internal quality, all the stuff you know that's locked up in your head. Instead, you start packaging it as a tangible external result, something specific you can do for other people, something they can see, feel, and, you guessed it, pay for.
Let's break down how that flow actually works. Step one is your inherent value, your competence, your skills. That's what you've already built. Step two is the active part, the re-engineering process. This is where you strategically package all that skill into something concrete. And then step three, that's the goal, a tangible outcome, a product, a service, a solution that delivers a clear and obvious result for somebody else.
Now, look, it's really important to get this. This whole concept isn't just a nice little piece of career advice or a good idea to think about. The source material is incredibly direct about this. It's presented as an absolutely necessary strategy if you're stuck in that paradox. And here is why this is so critical. The source ends with this incredibly powerful, definitive statement. This is the only way out. Wow. I mean, there's no wiggle room there, is there? To finally bridge that painful gap between your high level of expertise and your finances, you have to transform your value into a tangible outcome. According to this, that's the path forward. So, that brings us to the final question, and this one is for you. This isn't just a theory, it's a direct challenge. I want you to look at your unique skills, your deep expertise, everything you bring to the table, and ask yourself this. What tangible, valuable outcome is all of that incredible potential just waiting to become? Thanks for digging into this with me today.